Hi, this is Ron Tube. Today on Hunter Colorado, we're here to review the brand new Scopes and Crosshairs Pack DLC, which comes out on Tuesday, the 24th of September, and it's priced at $4.99. We're going to have a deep look and review all the items that's in the DLC and see what you think, and let me know in the comments. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, we're at Hirschfelden, we're at the store. Let's have a look. We're at the rifle range. So the rifle sights, you've got the Angler 4x8 by 100 night vision scope. This is free in store if you own the DLC. It weighs 0.5 and a magnification of 4 to 8 times. Next, we're going to be looking at what could be the new Kingslayer of scopes, the Odin 4x12 by 33 rifle scope. It weighs 0.5 and magnification of 4 to 12 times. Now the Hyperion, the king of the past, was times 8. This is times 12. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out. They both weigh the same, but I think the Hyperion might get shelved after you try the Odin. And we'll try it at the range, have a look at it, and see how they both compare, how they perform against each other in a minute. Right, on to handgun sights. Now there is the Hermes 3x7x33 handgun shotgun scope. So it can go on handguns, it can go on shotguns. It weighs 0.5, it's got a magnification of 3 to 7 times. So that's the scopes covered. On to the next one. There's plenty in this pack. And now we're on to callers. So with this update, we have now got the Fox Pro X360 electronic caller. So the old caller, e-caller, has been upgraded, and there's two new features. One is Fox Fusion and one is called Fox Bang, which we'll have a look at in a minute, and they both work really well from what I've looked at, so this can be very useful. So 3 new scopes and an upgraded caller. What else is there? Well, don't worry, there's lots more to come. We have got scope reticle customization. That's right, a lot of people have wanted this for a long time. So go to the store, click on your scope, click C, customize, and then you come to this screen. And you've got lots of different reticles to choose to whatever you want. Imagine in the future how this is going to be. There's going to get lots added to this, hopefully. You can move your scope around, have a look at it as I'm doing on the right. On the left, you have your different reticles to choose from. So there is 5 new reticles: the duplex center cross, the mil dot 02, the reticle cross cut, the target dot, and the chevron. There's 12 in total, as you can see. And you just click on what you want. They look like they're all 4,500 each. Then apply, and then you've got your scope. So lots of different reticles to choose from. A lot of people have asked for this for so long. So it's nice to see this added to the game along with the scope. So there's a lot of new items in this pack, and we've not even talked about some of the updates that's in this. And one of them is going to blow your mind. I can't wait to talk about it. And we'll be doing a separate video on the patch notes when they come out on Tuesday. But one thing I can tell you straight away, and it's going to blow your mind, because a lot of people wanted this when it came out. I'm going to save that for a minute, and we'll talk about it a bit more later in the video. So first of all, we'll have a look at the Fox Pro X360 electronic caller. So basically, you had to buy the Ambusher Pack DLC to get this, and if you own that, then basically it's been upgraded now. So that's what's happened. And there's 2 new features which are absolutely brilliant. So let's go over them. So you've got the Fox Fusion. This enables you to simultaneously lure in 2 animals. So whatever reserve you want, you right click on your mouse, for example, and then you just scroll down with your mouse wheel, pick 2 animals, click R, and then you start calling your animals, and you can call 2 of your choice. How good is that? In multiplayer, this could be interesting when people are stacking them, but being able to call 2 animals at once, like I say, it's going to be up to people to see how they get the best optimization out of this caller. But it's nice to see this added. Now the second new feature of this Fox Pro X360 electronic caller is called Fox Bang. It immediately ceases all calls upon detecting a loud noise. It can also be disabled. So imagine you fire a shot, it turns off if you turn it on. So basically it's top left hand corner, see that little orange box, You enable it to turn it on. Very simple. You fire a shot like I'm going to do now, and you just turn the caller instantly off. Very useful. So that's the Fox Pro X360 electronic caller covered. I hope you like those two new features. What do you think of them? Let me know about it in the comments. Now let's get on to the scopes. First we're going to do the Odin, and I'll compare it with the Hyperion. Is it going to be the new king of the scopes? We're going to see right now. I'm going to show you the benefits of the new Odin over the Hyperion. So this is the Odin. It's got a 12 times magnification, whereas the Hyperion has got a ×8. So this is the Odin, as you can see. Very clear, nicely zoomed in. Clear scope. Like I say, you can change the reticle to what you want. I've just got the default on at the minute, and this is the Hyperion. Now you might not see much difference at the moment, but just look how slim the Odin is around the edge of the scope. It's a lot thinner, better magnification, like I say, ×12 versus ×8 on the Hyperion. So you've got those advantages. When you're prone and moving, it doesn't take up too much of your screen. When we get it on the range, you'll really see the advantages of the Odin. And I think it's going to be the new King scope, which most people will stick on all guns it can go on. So now on to the Hermes 3x7x33 scope. This is for handguns and shotguns, remember. So I don't really use shotgun scopes much. I prefer to have no scopes on them, but it is useful for if you need to use one. But for handguns, it could be deadly. So we'll have a go at the range of that and just see how it fares. Now we're going to compare the Angler 4x800 night vision rifle scope. We're going to do it in the day and the night just to show you the comparison, and we'll also compare it to the old Gen 0 rifle scope, the night vision scope, just to show you the comparison and what the differences are. So this is the Angler, the new Angler 4x8 night vision rifle scope. As you can see, it's very clear even in day. It has got quite a thick rim around the scope, but it's not as thick as the old Gen 0 night vision scope, and that's only ×4 magnification as well. So the Angler has got double the capacity of the magnification over this old scope, and it's not as clear either, and that takes up all your screen. It's all black around the edges, so you've got less visibility. So it's got double the magnification, it's clearer, so the Angler is looking like the clear winner out of those two rifle scopes. We will test them on the range in a minute, like I say, in the daytime and at night time, because obviously we want to hunt at night and see how it performs. So we'll do range at night and we'll do some hunting at night later in the video. Right, let's just change our scopes back. So we'll test the Odin first at the rifle range, because we want to see, is it a Hyperion Slayer? We will soon see. So we'll start off at 200 meters. I'll do some long range shooting later in the video on some actual animals, but at the range we're going to test at 200 meters with the Zenith 300, and I'll put the Hyperion on my 308 and the Odin is on this 300, which we're shooting right now. And as you can see, the magnification, the slimmer scope, it does aid for better visibility, and it's really simple to use. So I can't see the Hyperion being the fans' favourite anymore amongst the community. I think most people will just use this Odin once they've got it. I'm going to swap over to the 308 now. This has got the Hyperion on, just to compare, so you can see the differences between the two. So this is the Hyperion, which is a great scope, but you can see straight away the magnification is not as strong. This is only ×8, whereas the first scope we've just shown is ×12. And you can tell it's not hard to shoot at 200 meters with this still. It is a great scope, don't get me wrong, I use it every day of the week, and I love the Hyperion, but the Odin, like you can see, is just cleaner. It's just cleaner. It's a smaller scope around the edges, so you've got better visibility, and it's just easier to use. So I think once people get this dialed in at range, I think the Hyperion is going to go to second place on the shelf over the new Odin. Call it the king, shall we? Odin, king of the scopes. So I think that's what's going to happen. So as hard as it is to say, the new king of the rifle scopes is the Odin. It is. It's replaced the Hyperion, which, like I say, is my favourite scope. It always has been for over 7 years in Hunter Colour Art, but the Odin is now the king. And we'll test it out some hunting a bit later in the video, and I'll show you how effective it is. So now on to the Hermes, the 3x7 33 scope for handguns and for shotguns. We're trying it out on the 454 Sunderberg. This is a free pistol. I love this pistol. It is amazing. And I love slaying bison and things like that with it. So we stuck it on. Just going to give it a go. Get some short range. Try and dial it in. The scope's nice and clean. So as you can see, this is like 100 meters. No problem whatsoever hitting 100 meters. We might try 200 meters in a minute to see if we can shoot that. I don't know if you would shoot 200 meters of it. But we're going to find out in a minute. I like to test things and see what you can get out of them. Distance wise, are they effective? You never know. You might think, oh, I just want to do that shot. Can it do it? Well, we're going to try and find out in a minute. So let's do 200 meters with it. I wouldn't really shoot further than this. Not that I can't, but if it's a big trophy, I wouldn't go further than this. So 200 meters. Never shot it before with the scope. Can we dial it in? I've had a couple of shots for the first time. Ooh, not bad, not bad, not bad. So it's about the first millidot on this reticle. And look, that's easy to do, 200 meters. That's quite effective. So in practice, you can do 200 meter shots with that. I don't know how to drop the animals at 200 meters with this pistol, but as you can see, that scope is effective. So that's a great addition as well. Right, let's swap our scopes over to the Angler. And we'll compare it with the Gen 0 night vision scope as well. And let's see what it's like in daytime to shoot them. So this is the Angler 4x8 100 night vision rifle scope. It is in the daytime, so you wouldn't better use it now, but just to show you, I can see the sight, and as you can see, it's quite easy at 200 meters, even though it's not the clearest, but it is a night vision scope. It's not supposed to be used in the day, but we'll just do it anyway, just so you can see. You never know, you might just have these on, and you might see something in the day by mistake, and you might have to take the shot. So out of the two, the Angler is definitely the clearer night vision scope overall over the two, and it's got double the magnification over the old Gen 0 night vision scope. We will test this at night as well, because obviously you want to see what it looks like at night, don't you? Not in the day mainly, but I thought I'd show you that anyway. Right, let's go to night time. Here we go at the range. The moon is out, so it's nice and clear. I will say that weather and how clear it is will affect the visibility of any night vision scopes. They will look clearer if there's like a full moon, for example. So here we go. 200 meters again. Look how clean that is. That's the difference with the Odin. And when I show you what the Gen 0 looks like in comparison, there is no comparison. The Gen 0 is over, basically. It's not bad. It's not got the same magnification though. Like I say, the Angler's got twice as much, and it's cleaner looking. So sorry, the Gen 0 night vision has been relegated, and the Angler has now took its place. It is far cleaner, as you can see. We'll do some hunting in a minute as well at night, just to show you what it's like. First of all, I'm going to go out hunt with the Odin. I'll show you what that's like. Then we're going to hunt with the Angler at night as well. As you can see, this is the king of the night vision scopes now. So what a great addition to this new scopes and crosshairs pack DLC. There's quite a lot what I like about it. We'll do a final review at the end of the video as well. I'll tell you what I think it should score out of a total of 10. But I'm very pleased with what I've seen up to yet. Let's also go over some of these free patch highlights, and some of this is going to blow your mind. So we've got the reticle customization. Players can now swap between different reticles on scopes when using the in-game currency. Scope customization menu can be opened via the storage, which we had a look at earlier. Also, when you go in the store now, new and updated items will be highlighted initially in the store menu at the cache to make it easy to find. So you just see a little new sign at the side of them, which is really good. But the grand thing of this update, I've got to say, is the 577 .450 black powder rounds used by the Grenadier rifle have now been revised to be considered ethical when shooting class 9 animals. So now they cover classes 4 to 9 instead of 4 to 8 as before. Yes, it's happened. Now, when I did my Grenadier rifle review and lots of people viewed it, lots of comments, it was very popular. The main comments in the video was, why is it not class 4 to 9? I want to be able to shoot tigers. I want to be able to shoot bantangs. I want to shoot the big animals, you know what I mean? The class 9 animals. Well, now you can in this update. And so many people are going to be happy about that. They didn't need to do it. They know people wanted it. And now it's changed in this update. How good is that? That absolutely blew my mind when I read it. And I thought, people are going to be so happy about the Grenadier rifle now. And you can go hunt your tigers now at Sunderparton with your Grenadier rifle, which is what most people wanted to do when Sunderparton Nepal came out. So what a great update. And that's not all the patch notes. I'll do a detailed video on Tuesday when we get the patch notes, because everyone gets them on the Tuesday when it releases. That's when patch notes go out. No content creators get them before. It's always on the Tuesday when the update goes out. So I'll do a video then and we'll discuss all the other updates. What a great, like I say, what a great DLC. What a great update. And it's going to please a lot of people. But this is the Odin. It's almost like cheating. Stick it on all your guns. I've got it on the Arzina 300. I've got it on the 308, the Zaza. That's the Zaza. Watch this mountain lion. It's going to be dead any second, like I say. Long range shooting, just normal shots are so easy. Once you've got it dialed in, go to the Rangers, get your guns dialed in, slap on the Odin, and then it's slaughter time. As you can see, I'm just banging off shots at random animals. There we go. We swapped to the Arzina 300. Hello, Mr. Elk, you are going to die. We shot a rare mountain lion. We shot another mountain lion. That second one was quite a hard shot. And look, there we go. There's another elk to the bag. We shot bears. Nothing's going to survive when the Odin gets on your gun and you get it dialed in. So what a brand new scope. Must say it is the king of the new scopes. Right, on to the angler at night. I thought I'd come to Medved. The moon is out. Nice and clear. We're doing a bit of wild boar hunting while they're drinking, which is like 12 at night till 3 in the morning. Quite a few of them. We'll take a few out, but it's just to show you what it's like at night time actually hunting with it. Let's just clarify again. This update comes out on the 24th of September. So not long now. Comes out this Tuesday coming, and it's priced at $4.99 on all platforms. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think it's good? Give me a score out of 10 what you think. I'll give you my opinion out of 10 at the end of the video. Let's do a quick recap and see what I think. So the Scopes and Crosshairs pack DLC, $4.99. We've got the Angler 4x8x100 night vision scope. Is it worth having? Yes. It's better than the Gen 0 night vision scope. It's a lot clearer, better magnification, so that's a plus, isn't it? That is a plus, so that's a good thing to add to the Hunter Colour Wild. So thumbs up from Ron for that. Then you've got the Odin 4x12x33 rifle scope. This is now the best scope in the Hunter Colour Wild. It's going to replace the Hyperion as the best scope because of the magnification, and it's nice and clean, and it's got a slim scope, so better visibility. So that's another plus, you can't fault that. The Hermes 3x7 scope for shotguns and pistols, very useful, so can't fault that. It's got a nice clear scope as well, which I like. Customization of reticles, can't fault that. Everyone's wanted that for a long time, so everything's good up to yet. Then we've got the Fox Pro upgrade for the X360 electronic caller. Can't fault that. 2 new features as well, which are actually very useful. And then to top it off, they've done what everyone wanted with the Grenadier rifle. They've made the ammo ethical for class 9 animals, which is going to send the community wild when they learn about that. A lot of people will be expecting the scopes and the Fox Pro caller and that, but when they learn about the Grenadier rifle has now been made ethical for 4 to 9 in classes. They're going to go berserk. They're going to be so happy about it. So this update is amazing. It really is. Everything's a plus. I can't see any negatives to any of this. So what do you say? I'd say I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for the DLC pack, because all it does is add to the game. It's nothing but pluses to the game. The only thing I would say is I'd have loved for an angler binocular version. If you'd have gotten that along with a pack, I'd have given it a 10 out of 10. I couldn't have faulted anything, but I think we could have done with some binoculars as well. So that's it. Maybe I expect too much, but I must say the devs have done really good on this for the Hunt the Colour Wild. And this Scopes and Crosshair pack DLC is going to make a lot of the Hunt the Colour Wild community very happy, along with the update. As I've just shown you there as well, the weather does make a big difference to how clear you can see at night. So as you can see, there was fog and clouds, and it was sort of cloudy a little bit. But when you looked into the moonlight, it was crystal clear. So weather can affect the angler night vision rifle scope. So we've done an in-depth review of the new Scopes and Crosshair pack for Hunt the Colour Wild. Comes out on Tuesday, 24th of September, $4.99. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Tube. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.